Hey everybody, it's Lisa Purdy, and I'm with you reading through the Bible. I'm in Genesis chapter 50, so we're about to finish the book of Genesis. I cannot believe it. Thanks for coming along on this journey, and I hope that this has helped you get into the Word and be connecting with the Lord. So let's get started. Grab your coffee, grab your Bible, and let's go. So Joseph fell upon his father's face and wept over him and kissed him. And Joseph ordered his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father, so the physicians embalmed Israel. Then 40 days were devoted to this purpose for him, for that is the customary number of days required for those who are embalmed. And the Egyptians wept and bemoaned him, as they would for royalty, for 70 days. And when the days of weeping and deep grief were past, Joseph said to the nobles of the house of Pharaoh, "If now I have found grace in your eyes, speak, I pray you, to Pharaoh." For Joseph was dressed in mourning and could not do so himself, saying, "My father made me swear, saying, I am about to die in my tomb, which I hewed out for myself in the land of Canaan. There you shall bury me. So now let me go up, I pray you, and bury my father, and I will come again." And Pharaoh said, "Go up and bury your father as he made you swear." And Joseph went up to Canaan to bury his father, and with him went all the officials of Pharaoh, the nobles of his court, and the elders of his house, and all the nobles and elders of the land of Egypt. It's kind of a big deal. And all the household of Joseph had his brethren and his father's household. Only their little ones and their flocks and herds they left in the land of Goshen. And there went with Joseph both chariots and horsemen, and it was a very great company. And they came to the threshing floor of Atad, which is beyond, west of the Jordan, where they mourned with a great lamentation and extreme demonstrations of sorrow, according to the Egyptian custom. And Joseph made a mourning for his father 7 days. When the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning of the floor of Atad, they said, "This is the grievous mourning for the Egyptians." Therefore the place was called Abel Mizraim, mourning of Egypt. It is west of the Jordan. Thus Jacob's sons did for him as he had commanded them. For the sons carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave of the field of Machpelah, east of Mamre, which Abraham bought, along with the field, for possession as a burying place from Ephraim the Hittite. After he had buried his father, Joseph returned to Egypt, he and his brethren, and all who had gone up with him. When Joseph's brethren saw that their father was dead, they said, "Perhaps now Joseph will hate us and will pay us back for all the evil we did to him." And they sent a messenger to Joseph, saying, "Your father commanded before he died, saying, You shall say to Joseph, Forgive, take up and away all resentment and all claim to requital concerning, I pray you now, the trespasses of your fathers or your brothers, their sin, for they did evil to you. Now pray you, forgive the trespasses of your servants of your father's God." And Joseph wept when they spoke thus to him. Then his brothers went and fell down before him, saying, we are the servants, your slaves. And Joseph said to them, "Fear not, for I am in the place of God. Vengeance is his, not mine. As for you, you thought evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring about that many people should be kept alive, as they are this day. For therefore do not be afraid, I will provide for and support you and your little ones." And he comforted them, imparting cheer, hope, strength, and spoke to their hearts kindly. Joseph dwelt in Egypt, he and his father's household. And Joseph lived 110 years. And Joseph saw Ephraim's children of the third generation. The children also of Machir, son of Manasseh, were brought up on Joseph's knees. And Joseph said to his brethren, "I am going to die, but God will surely visit you and bring you out of this land to the land he swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob to give you." Joseph took an oath from the sons of Israel, saying, "God will surely visit you, and you will carry up my bones from here." So Joseph died, being 110 years old. They embalmed him, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt. So that's it. But he even says that God's going to carry them out. And wouldn't you know it, the next book is Exodus, and that is what happens. So it is a long journey. It's not overnight, and you will see that if you continue to read on. But again, thanks for joining me on this journey, and have a great day.